Oh, thank God. It was Jana, Mammoth's assistant. The boss has been screaming and yelling for what feels like a week already. What's he screaming and yelling about? I figured it had something to do with me, since I was the one she was telling. Maybe I was even the main reason. He can't find you. Guess what? He even tried to make me call around to all the hotels in Salou. You're kidding. And did you? Ha, right. I told him that they all speak Spanish and I don't. But what happened? Do we have an audit coming up? I have no idea. Some people just keep calling and asking to see if you're back yet. What people? Kif, I'm not a psychic. How should I know? Let me put you through to the boss. Good luck. If worse comes to worse, we'll buy you a wreath with a nice red ribbon. Thanks, you're a peach, I said to Jana, wondering if I should call my old friend Sieva Verkhotsev. One time when we were drunk together, he mentioned something about an opening on the Finnish border. If things got really bad, I could go find some fishermen to wait things out with. Mammoth's voice thundered through the phone. Nikiforov! It hit me that real mammoths probably roared just like that, and for a second, I sympathized with my ancient ancestors who preferred trapping them to jabbing at them with spears. Trapping them at least gave you the chance to run away, and I was considering doing just that. I'd never heard mammoths so violent. What could I possibly have done? Nikiforov, where were you? The phone jumped in my hand. Hi, Semyon Ilyich, I said, my voice cracking. I was on vacation for just a few days. And why didn't you pick up the phone, you little parasite? How was I supposed to do that? I had a defense ready. The money ran out on my phone, and where was I going to top up in Catalonia? They have terminals, but they don't work with Beeline. I told you to stay in touch, you bastard, so why didn't you? I could tell you about the terminals again, but you'd just rip me a new one again, I said thoughtfully. What's the point? You're right about me ripping you a new one. Mammoth's voice dropped a couple decibels. I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to resurrect you, just so I can kill you again. 10 times. No, that won't work. And why not? Well, you're going to be especially violent when you kill me, and after the 6th time, all you'll have left is all the molecules and atoms. What will you resurrect then? You piece of trash! You can never just let me yell at you. Okay, I better see you right here in front of me in an hour, and not a minute later. But what happened? What's the rush? I'd tell you, but I want to enjoy this a little longer. Just get over here to the office. Oh, and you'd better shave before you do. And put on a clean pair of underwear? That's up to you. I'm killing you either way. And with that, he hung up the phone, the inconsiderate wretch. I stood there for a bit longer, lost in thought until the cigarette I was holding burned down to the filter and singed my fingers. With a curse, I hurled it off the balcony and turned around to go shave. There was no sense giving Mammoth yet another reason to murder me. On the other hand, I mused, it didn't really matter what Mammoth did. There were plenty of newspapers in Moscow. I had already earned a decent reputation. I had experience. And there were plenty of people I could ask to get me a job if he fired me. But I had no idea who was asking to talk with me. I didn't know anyone money, and I wasn't involved in crime or drug smuggling or anything like that. What could they want? In some confusion and with mixed emotions, I arrived at the office and walked into Mammoth's reception area. Oh, Nikiforov, said Jana with a start. Did you bring me a magnet? What? I was too on edge to realize what she meant at first. Oh, a magnet. Yes, but I don't have it with me. I'll give it to you later. Probably. You can go in. Mammoth told me to send you in as soon as you got here. And those men are already here, Jana said in a conspiratorial whisper. Go, go, go. I knocked on the door, pushed it open a little, and stuck my head into the room. Semyon Ilyich, can I come in? I asked as nonchalantly as I could. Ah, and here's the star of the hour. He was so happy to see me that I almost believed he was sincere. We've been waiting for you. He got up, walked over to me, and gave me a quick hug. I thought I must have already died and gone to visit Alice on the other side of the looking glass. What was happening simply was not possible. Mammoth gave me a friendly punch in the stomach before turning to the 2 men in black suits and white shirts sitting on the couch. Let me introduce you, gentlemen. This is Harriton Nikiforov himself, ascendant star, I'm not afraid to say, of Russian journalism and one of my most talented writers. He's the apple of my eye.